Thanks for joining us on Your Kentuckiana Home. We are back at Window World of Louisville, and Greg Morris is here with us. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for coming out.
So we had this really horrible hailstorm a couple weeks ago. I mean, Bardstown, Kentucky, my hometown. I mean, it was horrible how much they got. And I'm sure you're seeing a lot of damage out there.
We are. You know, our phone's been ringing, people wanting inspection on their roofs and siding and things, so we ride out and give a free inspection.
Are you seeing a lot of damage when you go give these inspections?
We are. You know, it's you know what, sometimes you can look at a roof and not even know it's damaged. You really got to get up there and take a look. Take a look at your siding, your gutters. You can really, if you start seeing little dings and dents, most of the time you have damage on your roof as well.
So when you start seeing dings and dents, that's on your siding. So if you have damage on your siding, you definitely have it on your roof.
Most of the time, that's right. It depends on, you know, how it blows in and certain things like that. So I always check the gutters and any kind of aluminum because it dings pretty easily. So if you do see that, definitely give us a call and we'll come out and take a look.
And this time of the year, we have all kinds of storms coming in. It's been raining for the past couple of days, and that's usually when you start seeing really bad roof damage, right? Because it starts leaking.
It does. You know what? You got the wind damage, you got the hail damage. So if you start seeing some spotting on the interior of your roof, always check around your chimney in certain areas. Once you see some wetness coming through, most of the time it's roof damage.
And so what's the process to get someone to come out and inspect their siding and the roof and other items of their house?
Well, if you just give us a call here at the office, we'll send one of our qualified salesperson people out, and they'll come out, climb on the roof, take a look at it, take some snapshots, meet your adjuster if we have to, whatever it takes to help you get a free roof.
And you have gutters too, so if that wind comes through and blows off something, you can help them with that.
Definitely. It's siding, gutters, you name it, anything exterior, we're going to take care of. So we definitely do a full inspection. We'll check your siding, your gutters, your roofing, anything that could be damaged by hail or wind.
And you have a really nice warranty that goes along with everything that you sell.
Yeah, it's a lifetime warranty on everything that we install. So you're talking about your roof, a lifetime shingle and labor warranty, gutters, siding, you name it, we cover it.
And so if I have damage on my roof or my gutters, you come out, we meet with the insurance people, and do you handle all of that stuff on the back end for me?
We do. We handle everything. So pretty much all you do is call us, we'll take it from there and talk to your insurance company, meet your adjuster, give him all the quotes, and handle the job.
So Greg, you and your sales staff are out all the time meeting with houses. What are some of the damage that you've seen from this last storm?
Well, I tell you what, I was out in Pleasureville, Kentucky, which is quite a ways out in the beautiful ride out, and I was going out looking for windows, looking at the customers' windows, and we were standing outside talking, and I just looked up at his siding on his gables, and he had quite a few holes and some chips in it. And then I started looking at his gutters and I saw some dings, and I asked him, I said, have you had some hail? And he goes, oh, just a little bit. And I kind of said, well, that's not a little bit. I said, most likely you have roof damage as well. So now we've inspected the roof. We're working with these insurance company. Some people just don't know, you know, what to look for, and I pointed it all out and ended up having extensive hail damage.
Well, when you're not outside of your house that often, when you think about it, you're not, I mean, most people, if they have a garage, they're going right into their garage. So until it gets really nice outside and they start doing yard work, if they do their own yard work, then you don't see it.
Well, and that was the case because Saturday I was out there and it was a beautiful day. And we did a lot of our talking outside on their porch area, and it just so happened to look up when we walked around the house to look at the windows and saw the damage, and they were out in the yard planning and doing things. So they knew they had a hailstorm, they just didn't know how extensive it was.
And you helped someone in Indiana as well?
I did. You know, we went out and took a look at their roof. They thought they had hail damage, and they did. You know, we got on the roof, inspected it, and we're working with their insurance company too to get them a free roof.
And I'm sure with all the hail that was in Bardstown, I'm sure you're getting calls from them as well.
We are. My guys are in Bardstown the whole time. So they're out there, and again, once we meet with the customer, we start taking the job over from that point on to make sure that they get what's coming to them from their insurance companies.
So we've talked about Southern Indiana, we've talked about Bardstown and Pleasureville. What is your radius? How far will you go out?
You know, we'll travel as far as a little bit south of E-Town up to Scottsburg, Indiana, and out towards Frankfort. So we have about an hour and a half circumference around Louisville.
So that's pretty much our coverage area on the television station WBNA 21. So if you can see the show, most likely, then you guys can come out to them.
You can. You know what? And if you don't know that you have hail damage, call us up. Let us come out and take a look, because sometimes the signs are hidden.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Greg. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
If your house has been damaged by the storm that we just had, give Greg a call with the contact information on your screen. We're back with Debbie Mann, who's the Regional Vice President here at the Women's Council of Realtors. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So you've been to the Kentucky Derby before.
I have, and I love it.
So you knew exactly how to dress for this fashion show event.
Absolutely.
So we're joking a little bit about the Kentucky Derby, but this is actually a really important cause because it's a networking event for the Women's Council of Realtors, and you guys do so much for the industry. Tell us what your organization does.
Well, our organization is a group of successful realtors who are empowering women to be the best they can be in the business, the industry, and the communities that we serve. So it's very important for us not only to be professional, but to lead other professionals in this business, to be brokers, to be owners, to really set the standard for professionalism in the industry. And so it's important for the consumers to know that there is a difference in realtors. I mean, everybody knows a realtor, but not all realtors are the same.
You know, and it's really important that you provide training for the realtors because every day laws are changing, and right now the market is just crazy. Someone said it was the wild, wild west.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. I mean, a friend of mine just looked at 24 houses and wrote 5 contracts before they found a house.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I mean it is, and it's important to be knowledgeable of that market, and we strive as Women's Council of Realtors Network to not only provide that education for our realtors, to make sure that they understand that the professionalism is in knowing your market and leading that market forward.
Thank you so much for joining us, Debbie. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you having me.
We'll be back with more Your Kentucky in a Home in just a moment. Thanks for tuning in to Your Kentucky in a Home. Tune in next week for more beautiful homes.
Thank you for watching Your Kentucky in a Home. Join us next week for another episode of Your Kentucky in a Home, brought to you by Window World.